think
I
we're
don't know
live.
if we're live or not. We're just talking.
Yeah, no,
crap.
we're live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the track in Roswell is like the most unique track ever because there's a bunch of airplanes everywhere. There's like some massive airplane damn near hanging over the end of the track. And like
Really?
at the end, at the shutdown, there's like a half dismantled 737 or something, like big airplanes, not small airplanes. But other than that, it's the desert. You already know what it's like racing on that side of the country.
Yep.
It's
real sandy.
Real sandy. So, you wash the truck, you wash the car, and then you come back 5 minutes later and it's got dirt all over it, and there's just nothing you can really do about it. But look at this.
Yep.
Speaking of aliens, look who's rolling in the door right now. Hey, Poland. I told Sean we were in Roswell. I said, speaking of aliens, look who's here. Oh, big McFarland guy, huh?
Yeah.
Big cleaner.
Hey, this is my theme moving forward.
Hate it or love it. Tell
Hate
him.
it or love
Hate it or love it. That is a solid theme. All right, we're going to get to it. Poland and I got to get you in here because now you got to move the table.
I can slide in.
You're ridiculous. Poland and I been
What's up? Oh man, those are sick.
Dude.
Those right there.
Yeah. What'd you say?
That's what I need. I need some of the. I need my regular glasses underneath, and then I need my sunglasses to be able to flip up.
You just flip up. You know that. Yeah, I found these at Walmart, and it's just anybody says anything crazy, you just give them the.
Yeah, that's when you're serious.
Yeah, just serious moment.
Yeah, he said, "What did you say to me?" So the reason we're live right now is to talk about what's happening in the next 2 weeks. Me and Poland got this crazy idea. We're like, man, you got Little Gangsters 7 days apart, 10K free entry both days, right? So why not try to do a championship for a mini points championship, if you will? So what you got going is BTR came on board. BTR said $5,000 and a 2026 sponsorship from BTR. Somebody's leaving this weekend, or not this weekend. Somebody's leaving it with a championship, with a sponsorship from BTR, which is solid.
Yeah,
when you
that's
do
cool.
LS stuff, you could use that. Aiden
I
could
know.
use. I don't know about you.
I just got a motor from BTR, LT, not a LS, an LT. And we put it in that giveaway truck. Aiden's old truck. So yeah, no, they're solid dudes, man. I like those guys.
So they say we're going to give you $5,000 and a BTR sponsorship. And then we got with John Sears and we said, how do we even do a points deal? We don't know how to do a points deal. And John Sears gave us the whole points layout. And then we got with Jen and made it all happen. So here we go. We got a BTR championship going on. You're going to run.
You got to be at both events. You got to run Ohio and Kentucky. You got to be at both of them. That is one stipulation to qualify there. Friday, same thing we do normally. $200 buy-in Friday night, 100% payback. That Friday night will count against your points, as well
towards
as
your points, not against your.
Well, towards your points. And then Saturday free entry, 10K to win. So potentially there's 25K up for grabs in 7 days with Little Gangsters and Speed Promotions. So
yeah, that
right on.
25K is like guaranteed. That doesn't even include the Friday $200 100% payback entry deal.
Yeah, that's not on the books, so that never happens.
Yeah, that's under the table.
That money doesn't exist. Just to let you guys know.
We shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Nah. No. You guys gonna try and get the IRS in here?
No.
Hey, I mean, Jimmy Dale's over here on Facebook. If the IRS is watching, this is 16,000 in 7 days or whatever.
I feel like you guys are a couple of cats that know how to skeet by the IRS stuff.
Hey. Don't group me into the jankiness over here.
No. Hey, man, when you talk to nitrous guys know some people. All right, I know a guy. All right, that's every.
Yeah, no, hey, that's cool, man. It gives you something like. The class is already cool. I've talked about that a bunch. Aiden enjoys it, and that's literally Aiden's goal right now is to one day win a Little Gangsters class. And he's stoked on it, and he's they're loading up the 55 right now, getting ready to go. So I think that doing something like that right there will ensure a lot of people go to both races, and they're close enough that it's not like you're asking them to go across the country to make it happen.
Yeah. No, they're what, 3 hours apart?
Yeah, I
Something
mean,
like that.
it's Kentucky and Ohio. It takes y'all 2 hours to drive across the entire state. Us Texas, Oklahoma guys know it's like 2 hours is a 20-minute drive for most people.
Oh yeah. No, we've had cash days in Dallas before, and they're like, no, it's just right down the road, man. 2 hours later, you're driving your
I'm
hot
going
rod
home
across
tonight. What are you
Dallas.
talking about?
Yeah. No, I've been there before. So, yeah, no, I think that'll be cool, man. Like, give somebody else a little bit, something else.
Yeah,
So,
that's the whole goal.
Little bit
And
of
then
change.
we can look at doing this in the future. If we figure out how to make it work in a 2-race series, then who's to say we couldn't do a whole season next year, or
Absolutely.
more points racing next year, and we can involve more sponsors and get more money on top and make it even sexier and just continue the badass growth that Little Gangsters has had. Thanks to you, because we keep giving credit to you, but it really wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have been doing the Outlaw deal if it wasn't for you and maybe Aiden. Mad props to Aiden, because Aiden was talking shit to you. So I mean that worked.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna
Sorry,
run
I'm
into
pulling in here. I gotta get the oil changed in this truck that we just racking the miles up on.
That's
here.
it. Man doesn't even do his own oil changes.
Look, man. Hey, it's cheaper and way easier just to pull in and have somebody do it.
It's worth the money's worth the time that you save.
Absolutely. I know what I'm good at, and it ain't oil changes. So,
hey, dog.
Sorry,
me neither, because at King of the South, I had oil all over the place. It was bad. I took a bath in oil.
Hey, you give Jimmy Dale an oil change, and this man will try to dump 10 quarts of oil in an 8-quart drain pan.
I went and asked Kai Kelly. I said, "Hey, Kai, I need a 10-quart drain pan." He said, "Yeah, no problem. That one over there." That was an 8-quart drain pan. We got 10 quarts going into 8-quart pan.
Hey, Shady Side, we had a disaster of a mess going on.
Yeah, that don't really work.
Pit. It wasn't even our pit that we made a huge Exxon Valdez oil down. It was
always
bad.
better. It's always better to make a mess than somebody else's pit.
I know, but it was in front of their brand new toter, and people can't get in the toter without stepping in the oil. It was messy, dog. It was bad. It was not a good look for us. Right?
So let me ask you this: the Ohio race is the next one coming up. Have you guys already put it out there to everybody? Has there already been people coming in, or is that what you're doing here?
We had some pre-registers, but no, this is the breaking news of the mini point series right now. It's happening right now.
This is it.
Did you send the flyers to everybody we needed to?
I sent the flyer to the people that I can get a hold of. You can send them to the ones I can't get a hold of.
I think Ohio is going to be pretty big, man. For the record, it's normally pretty big, anyways. But I think even not just the 530 index class, y'all's class. I think our class is going to be pretty big for Ohio too. So
I was talking to somebody else about small tire at Ohio, and I'm like, dude, I think the small tire guys that are going to show up to run Kentucky will be in Ohio because they need
absolutely.
That's all they're trying to get is laps.
Track conditions will be close to the same. The weather, the heat is going to be about the same. If you got a small tire car and you're not in Ohio, then man, you're messing up. Because you're going to see some competition there, anyways. Daddy Dave been slapping some people around in that class. Somebody's got to come out and get it with him. So
is the OG on smalls?
Well, yeah.
Is the OG going to be in Ohio on smalls?
What are you getting at? Is.
I don't know. I mean, if you need somebody to drive it, no, I'm playing. But if you, I would just think. I know that you're coming for the 100K the week after. See, Bowling Green is already stacked, right? And Bowling Green is going to be one of the biggest Little Gangsters because it's already one of the biggest small tire. And what runs around with small tire cars? Little Gangster cars. They run in the same circle. Every small tire team has got 3 crew guys. All 3 crew guys got a Little Gangster car.
No doubt. No doubt.
And I think back to the BTR deal, I think when BTR looks at the Little Gangster class and other brands that we've been talking to, they go, man, this fits our customer demographic right smack dab right in between the eyes.
Absolutely.
Mean, your LS, Pro Charge, or Turbo, whatever, nitrous, if you're LS base deal, this is the class for you.
Look, dude, there's lots of companies out there that this is right up their alley. This is the Joe racers. You know what I mean? The people that build their stuff in their garages. This is the stuff that
you like to call them blue collar, but Joe Racers works too.
Hey, you know what I'm talking about. You knew exactly what I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Let me explain a little something to you right now. There's a lot of people in that 530 class that is not blue collar, for the record, just to let you know that, right?
That's a good point.
There you go. Okay, but it doesn't matter.
Black or white?
We don't have to go there.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Just
I didn't catch all that, but I didn't hear none of it. So, but there's lots of people that it doesn't matter what demographic, how much money you make, what your W-2 says. That class is for everybody, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what makes it cool. Lots of different cars out there, man. You can make anything run 530.
Dude, you ain't ever lied. We had at Sick on the Green, we had the weirdest, 240 SX, an old Dart, a Fairmont, which I guess a Fairmont nowadays is commonplace for all drag racing. But like an old Chevelle, you know, and these guys are like, yeah, they kept yelling at me. Well, mine's a street car. Look, brother, little gangsters don't care if you're in a street car or a pro mod. If it's got doors and 28s, you can only go 530. I don't care that you got a street car. I don't care that you drove it to and from the lanes. It don't matter.
Doesn't matter. So, yeah, no, I could sit and say the 55's got air conditioner. We could drive it anywhere and all, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is if it can run 530.
Did the 55 get a new starter?
Yes, and that's not what it was. Aiden took it to a street race yesterday, and it messed up again. I said, man, it's the battery. And they're like, no, it's got good voltage. I'm like, I'm telling you, it's the battery. We put a jump box on it, fired right up. So the one thing that we didn't try to do is put a jump box on it that day in the staging lanes in California. It's our fault, man.
And it's just a reg smeg battery. It's not like a 16 volt super duper anything like that.
Nothing special about it. It's an XS that we've had in the car 6-7 years probably. It's time to change.
Yeah, they don't owe you nothing.
No. So.
Hey, I got a battery story. One time me and Poland got a full spectrum battery. You know, everybody's running these full spectrum deals now. And so we got one and we thought, oh boy, this is going to be badass. And I went from 12 volt to 16 volt. And we had just put the motor in the car, right? And we went from cranking that hoe went da. And then you put that 16 volt in there and it's all I'm like, oh man, this is disgusting. So we go to film the YouTube video and we already had the 12 volt clip, right? Hey, I go to crank that Johnny with the 16 volt. That hoe says, I said, what the heck was that? It knocked the starter off the block.
It said,
yank the starter off, which probably my fault for installing it, you know, not as good as it could have been installed. I mean, it was still funny in the time, you know, and then my boys got to give me all the jokes about, you're definitely on the spectrum. You know
definitely on the spectrum here.
The best thing is to see somebody swap over to 16 volt for the first time and then try to go drive it at night before they try the lights or anything. Pull their lights on and just pop them right then and there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, the brown car is 16 volt and it's got LEDs. I turn them lights on, I'll give you an x-ray.
That's right.
I'll see who you were in the previous life. That's how bright them things were, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, Pocahontas looking ass. I could tell.
Yeah.
You were Choctaw. In the 1800s.
Well, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to let you guys finish promoting y'all's deal, and I will see y'all this weekend.
We'll see you this weekend, buddy. Thanks for coming on here.
Anytime, man. You guys have fun and safe travels. I'll see y'all this weekend.
All right, later, bub. Well, there you go, folks. The BTR Mini Point Series for Little Gangsters. This weekend at Ohio National Trails Raceway.
It's going to be posted everywhere, but.
Yeah, bro. Even your mom's going to know about it. Your mom's going to be calling you. Are you running the Little Gangster Point Series? So this weekend, National Trails Raceway. Next weekend, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Somebody's going home with $5,000. You know what? I'm going to say it right here, okay? I'm going to say it.
Here we go.
When I win that whole son of a bitch, all right? When I win that whole thing, I will retire partially from Little Gangsters next year.
Next year.
I will retire partially next year from Little Gangsters if I win the whole series.
I'm coming out of retirement. He's partially retiring, and I'm coming out of retirement. Do with that as you will.
We got a good idea. Hey, Clay's in the comments. Clay, look, we got an idea, all right?
He said, gonna need to find me a ride.
Oh, Clay
definitely needs a little gangster ride.
Hey, call Cole Pence. Clay, are you free this weekend? If I find you a ride, are you free? Because, I'm known to make some phone calls, all right? We can make them happen right here on the live. But, so we got this idea for next year, right? That Poland will do a race, and then I'll do a race. And we'll go back and forth. And we'll keep the hand controls in the car. And then that way we're driving the brown car, and he's got the hand controls for his when he races Little Gangsters, and then I'll race the next Little Gangsters, and we'll switch back and forth. Because the honest truth is we can't afford to haul around two race cars.
Hot Rod Power Tour.
That sounds like it's not that far from Ohio. Come on. Come on. No, he's on the Power Tour all week then.
All week.
What about next weekend? Are you on the Power Tour next weekend? Next weekend, I mean, we get him in there. Get him in there. This guy's bringing his old rust bucket out. Man, good looking out, Cody.
But Ohio and Kentucky, back-to-back weekends. This weekend coming up and the following weekend. Mini point series. Must make both races to qualify. $5,000 on top if you win the points championship, and then there's $10K to win both weekends. Free entry.
Hey, Dean, there's more money to win Little Gangsters. Never mind.
Yeah.
Just saying, maybe you want to find a Little Gangster car, all right? Take the blower belt off that damn thing. Put some 28s on it. Come on. I know you got 28.
There ain't no way he's cutting a tree with that damn operation that he got going on.
The double mirror
Disco Dean got a full maze in his car. The kids go to his car because they get to walk through a maze. And
oh, man, dog. Let me see the glasses.
yeah.
Hey, this is Dean looking at the tree. Hold on. This is Dean looking at the tree. Hold on. I can't see it. Is it green?
What do you say? I ain't got what?
He said, what? I don't know what he said.
We're way too fast. We're going way too fast. What do you say?
I ain't got one that slow.
I ain't got one that slow.
Well, don't worry about it. As long as you got to cut a light through them damn double mirror things you got going, we ain't worried about you. Colin, you ready to get off here? We're headed to the airport. We're flying to Kentucky today.
Hey, I just got a notification.
What?
Our plane has been delayed.
Hey, we'll just stick around here for a little bit longer then. Really?
Flight 4280 from DFW is delayed to allow for a late arriving aircraft. Departure now estimated at 7:18.
What'd they do? Fly that thing slow?
I don't know. They probably had to get some parts from Roswell.
Oh, dog. I'll run 530, sleeping in second gear.
Well,
Alan, come on then. Come on. It sounds like he's got a turbo.
But he got the easy part done.
Hey,
he got the easy part done.
Talk is easy.
Talk is easy.
Talk is easy. All right, ready to get off here? How many times have people said you look like Vector from Despicable Me? I don't know, bro. Pull up. I may get your ass. No, we're getting off here. I'll see you guys in Ohio this weekend. We'll see you in Kentucky next weekend. And big shout out to BTR for
shout out BTR for making this happen. Thank you, Speed Promotions, for allowing us to. I don't know what the word is.
We just call, and then I feel like Jen is sitting at the phone like, no,
yeah.
Hello?
It's just.
And then we're like, yeah, hey, we got this great idea. We're going to do this. And then they're like, okay.
Jen's, she definitely sees your name pop up on the phone and just.
Anxiety.
Anxiety starts.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I talked to Joe earlier. Mr. Joe from Canada with the silver split bumper.
Joe Murrah.
He said, I'll be there.
In there like swimwear?
I'm in there like swimwear. So
extra friendly Joe when you talk to me.
He was asking about track surface and all of that. I told him, buddy, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Come on.
Nothing to worry about. Come on. Hey, Joe, you get next to that brown car. I hope you got all 1,100 Canadian dollars you gambled with last time. All right, we can hit it in your ass again.
He asked me, he said, what car is Jimmy driving? I said, the brown one. He said, all right.
At this point, what car is Jimmy driving? The car?
The car?
The car? Yeah. Little Gangsters to the top. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys this weekend in Ohio, next weekend in Kentucky. We're out.
Bye.
We don't know how to